Hello, my name is Usana Tantulaves from Kasetsart University. This class is Data Communications and Network 1 class under the Department of Electrical Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Kasetsart University. And this is the first clip. Let's look at the definitions first. What is data? Data means information. Information is more of the abstract term, while data is more of the concrete term, which mean the same thing. Okay, so it's like facts or numbers. Okay, you collect them to examine, to consider, to do decision making. So this is the normal definition. Okay, in computer engineering, electrical engineering, okay, we more focus on the second definition, which is the information in an electronic form that can be stored and used by a computer. So this is more of the common one that we use in this class. It doesn't have to be a computer either. It can be anything that can compute, any device that can compute. And what is data communications? This means the transfer of data between computers. Okay, again, it can be any other device that can compute and can communicate. It can also mean the process of computing and communication using communication technologies to transfer data, okay, from one place to another place. Okay, so if you have like source and destination, so this is data communication. Okay. Now, what is network? Network means a large system. Okay, sometimes it doesn't have to be large. Okay, maybe like 3 devices is also a network. You may have seen this before. Something like this, node connecting together. Okay, is a network. Okay. Okay, so it consists of similar parts that are connected together to allow communications, okay, between or along the path. Okay. And in computing, network means a group of 2 or more devices. Usually, if it's 2 devices, we call it point-to-point. Not really a network. Okay, point-to-point link. But more than 2, we call it like a network. Okay, and the nodes that communicate. But this is from the reference. Now let's look at the trends. Okay, of data communications and network. Okay, smart everything, the first one. You have heard of this before. You have what? Smart home, smart farm, smart city, smart what? Smart watch, smart many things. Okay, so they all start with a smart. So it can do like some automatic thing, something that looks smarter than the previous version. Okay, like smart home, you can come into the home and the light turn on, air conditioning turn on. When you left the home, they can turn off by themselves because they have sensors. Okay, they have sensors to detect your movement. Okay, or to detect the light, or detect the heat, detect the humidity, something like that. Now, Internet of Things and Internet of Everything. Okay, Internet of Things, this term is actually very old, 1999, and Internet of Everything is a much newer term. Okay, basically, Internet of Everything is extension of the Internet of Things, but both of them, okay, they have IP addresses. I mean the things in here. Okay, they have IP addresses. Okay, and they can connect. So they can connect to the internet. They can communicate. Okay, machine to machine communication. Okay, sometimes in some place, okay, they will say Internet of Everything is also include the process and people to machine and machine to people, like in a bigger picture than the Internet of Things. But basically, they will do something that is like give us more convenience. Like, for example, the refrigerator may detect that the eggs are used up. Okay, it can send message. Okay, to order the eggs from the store, and the store, and they can connect to the delivery service. Okay, applications, and then they can send the eggs to your home, something like that. Okay, or the other things. Okay, printers is also have IP address. You can send from far away, maybe another different floor. Okay, of your home, like you have online classes. So I have online classes in this room, and my son have online class in another floor, and he can print out from the printer that is connected to my device, something like that. Okay, so this is for the convenience, okay, of people. It will become like smarter and smarter, everything. Okay, also mobility is related to wireless. Okay, wireless, so it has to be wireless, right? So that you can take it everywhere with you. You want it to be small, so that is easy to take with you. Okay, for it to be more like mobile. Okay, so it's sometimes called like mobile phone, right? Or cellular phone is called mobile phone because you can take it with you. Wearable device is something that's also wireless but smaller. Okay, even with higher mobility than the smartphone. Okay, you can wear it, like it can be a bracelet, it can be like a smartwatch, it can be like Google glasses, it can be a ring. Okay, it can be your clothes that you put on your head. Okay, and this can connect to the internet. Okay, and it can sense your, so they are kind of related. Okay, the smart everything, the Internet of Things, and the wearable device. So wearable device is, it can detect your, for example, oxygen level. Okay, can you take your EKG, I mean your pulse, your heart, graph of your heart beating, and it can, like your healthcare system, can detect many things. Okay, and you can use this, like maybe you wear bracelets and you can open the door, maybe condominium door in your room. Okay, so you can use your fingerprint, right? But there are also devices that can use as a key that you can wear, something like that. Okay, so this is so wearable device is something that has like some functions. Okay, it doesn't really have to have IP address, but it's kind of connected together into the, combined into the Internet of Things. Okay, but by itself it has like some function that you can have, like some Bluetooth function. Okay, you can have some thing that you use, for your convenience. You can wear it as your helmet. Okay, you can take a look at the picture without using your phone. Okay, you can kind of pop up as hologram maybe in the future, something like that. Okay, encryption everywhere is for your privacy. Okay, because when you want to send your, maybe your ID information, your banking account information, or even your message that you talk to your friends and your family, you don't want other people to understand them. You have to want to keep your privacy, then you have to encrypt. So encrypt is like you encode it, okay, in secret. Okay, so that people will not understand what it is, even though they see the message, because the message will get encoded in secret. Okay, it's like something that people see but cannot understand, something like that. Now AI, I think you have heard of this term a lot. AI is related to machine learning, okay, deep learning, computer vision, okay. So basically it training the computer, okay, to see and to understand what it sees, okay. For example, show you a picture of a cat and it can tell that this is a cat and this is not a dog, something like that, okay. It has been developed for many years and it still have to be developed for many more years, okay, to be closer to what we think it is, okay. We have robotic, okay, and they can see, things in the room. They can walk to, let's say, walk to the fan, something like that, okay. So this is kind of AI. They can do a lot of computing very fast, okay. But what AI cannot do, okay? AI cannot do something that is emotional or art, okay? Something with creativity, like if you draw some pictures, or if you are a chef, you cook food, okay, but with some creativity. So this is not what AI do, okay. So in case you wonder, okay, what it cannot do, okay. So this is it, okay. If you want to beat them in this area, okay, they are not developed in this area, in the emotional part, because it have no emotion. The last thing I want to talk about in this clip is the cloud computing and the edge computing. The cloud computing is like Google Drive, basically. So you put your software, you put your file in there, and then you don't have to install, you don't have to keep it in your device. You can access it from any device, something like that. So it's very convenient, right? If you change device a lot, okay, you don't have to have your own hard disk, but right now there is a limit on Google Drive, so in the future you probably have to store it somewhere else. Anyway, you can use one account to access it from any device. The edge computing is similar to the cloud computing, but it's at the lower level, okay. So sometimes you want to compute something, and so it's not in your device, okay, computing, but you don't want to go to the cloud because it's too far. So they may have some node, okay, that calculate this using the edge computing that is closer to your device, okay, something like that. So this is the end of the clip video, and I will continue this class, okay, in the next clip. Okay, thank you very much.